Welcome to my 21st Python course. In this course, we are going to be working with map and filters in Python. So let's begin. So this is the definition of map and filter. So this is a map. This is going to take a function, then a list. So for example, so the first thing that we're going to be writing is this function, then create this list. So let's write this function first. So we can see that def let's write a function for positive integers, like positive integers. So this is going to take an n value, that is, if a number is greater than or equal to 0, it means that it is positive. If it is less than 0, it is negative. So in this case, if n is greater than equal to 0, then we're going to return true, else return false. But instead of doing it this way, there is another way of doing it, writing this if else. So we can just return this, like just type return n is greater than 0, like this. So that condition that we wrote earlier is the same thing as this. So this is going to return true or false. There are many alternatives in Python. Likewise, this can be written also in lambda function, in lambda keyword. So let's just use map here. So let's say that firstly we're going to be using filter, because this is a filtration function. So this is going to filter out a number from a list. So we can create a list like this. So let's say that li is equal to this list. So let's just name this list -2, -4, 5, -7, 9, like this. So let's leave this list like this. Then we can use this map function. So m is equal to map, or let us call this p, stand for positive. P, I said filter first, because this is a filtration condition. So we have filter. So this is going to take the function which is positive. Here we are not going to be referencing this n like this. So we will just leave it like this. So positive, so that is the function name. Then this is going to take the list, which is li. So if I should print p, we are going to get a memory allocation where this filter is stored. We have filter object at blah 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 blah. So this is the memory location. So we have to make this a list inside the list. So filter and map returns a list value. So we use the list function here. If I should print p now, here we are going to get the number filtered out, which is 2, 4, 6, 9. So we don't have -2 and -4, -7 anymore. So this is just it. Def positive n, return n is greater than 0. So this function is going to return true or false. That is, if n is greater than 0, return true. If n is not greater than 0, then return false. So this should be greater than equal to, because I think 0 is a positive integer. So li is equal to this list, p is equal to list filter. It's going to take the function name without the bracket, then the list. So this is just it. So let me talk about this map function. So this is filter function, which filters an element inside a list. So this map can just be like this. I can either create a function or just use the lambda function, but don't worry, I'm going to be using both. So this is going to have def. Inside this def, I want to add a number, like each number inside this list. I want to add 5 to them. So let's give it a parameter like def add n. So we want to return n plus 5, like this. So I'm just going to call my map function m, which is list map like this. Then this is going to take my function name, only the function name without the parentheses, def add, then a comma with a list that I want, which is the li, this list. So if I should print m, this is probably requesting for 2 lines. So print m. So let me run this code. My output is 79311, -2 and 14. So in this case, this just gets the add function. We use the add function here. Then return n plus 5 for each of these lists. So this is what map does. It map each element inside a list, while filter filters each element inside a list. So this one filtered out. So in this case, if we want to sort this list, we can just return sorted like this, sorted of this value. Now print m, we have the list sorted. If we want to reverse this, so reverse is equal to true in this case. So let me run this. Now I got the list reversed: 14, 11, 9, 7, 3, 1, and -2. We can do so many things using filter and map function in Python. It is very easy. This just take a function, then a list. Then we are going to be letting the output to be a list. So in this case, if you don't want to use list here like this, just to remove the list, like if you don't want to remove the list, then you can specify your list here, list of p, like this, and let me run this code. This is just the same thing. So this is just all for this Python course. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.